All right, we're getting in breaking inputs from Canada. In fact, these are inputs brought to us by Mr. Manoj Gupta, one of the executive editors in News 18 and CNN News 18 exclusive news break. In fact, these are inputs coming in informing us that the leader of opposition in Canada, Pierre Poilievre, has cancelled Diwali celebrations. No reasons given to organizers. In fact, the Indian diaspora, now we are learning, is extremely upset with the leader of opposition in Canada. Let's quickly go across to CNN News 18's Anand Narasimhan, who joins us with more details. Anand, on one hand, the Canadian government and, of course, the opposition has always maintained that whether it is the Hindus or the Sikhs, they are Canadians. And on the other hand, this is discrimination towards Canadian Hindus.
Well, that's what the OFIC has taken umbrage to, and it's a very strongly worded letter that the OFIC or the entire Federation of Indo-Canadians has actually written, and they have said that this is unfair. We're being treated unfairly. This is not the way. This is not the way that any person or the entire Canadian community or the Indo-Canadian community should be treated. This is unacceptable. Have demanded an apology from the Canadian leader of the opposition, saying that you cannot have the political machinations of another country decide or have an impact on how we are treated here. We are proud Canadians. We've always worked very hard in the interest of Canadian citizens and Canada. And this is an annual affair, and to cancel it in the last moment and not to even bother to offer a reason for it is very poor, and it's unacceptable. And that they have demanded they openly said that we want an apology and an explanation for this kind of behavior from the Canadian leader opposition. Now, this also raises a lot of questions. Why has Pierre Poilievre done something like this? Why is he? What is the reason why they have backed out like this? Is it because of the pressure of the K lobby there, or is it something else? But it is outright disrespectful. But the larger question is this how Canada treats its minorities? Is this how Canada will behave with fellow Canadians? The nation will behave with fellow Canadians. So the letter itself very clearly says Canadians and are you, because our ancestry is India, is that the reason why you are behaving thus with us? How can you do that? And Diwali is Diwali, and it is the Canadian Hindu heritage, or the Canadian Indo-Canadians celebrate there. People from all walks of life participate, and then you should not have organized it in the first place. Why organize something like this in the first place is another question that's being asked if you really didn't want to attend. So it is an insult to the Indo-Canadian community, and not to it. It's a very strongly worded letter. Now one has to see if there is an explanation that comes from the leader opposition's camp, or is there an apology that is tendered.
All right, many thanks to you, Anand, for putting that entire controversy into perspective for us. And with that, it's time to slip into a quick break. More breaking inputs to continue after a short break.